I'm in the middle of the capital of Connemara. This is Clifden. And you see that old Cock and Brown hotel there? Now, what's that got to do with Clifden? Everything, because here are the heroes. Alcock and Brown. First transatlantic flight ever made in June 1919. Landed in Clifden. Here's a man who knows everything about it. Terry.
Hi, Timmy.
You got your helmet? Have you got your bike?
I do.
Yay! You've got an e-bike too! Woohoo! Pedalling along a little lane towards a bog. Now, one of the great events that happened right here in this bog happened in June 1919, when I was young and you were even younger.
The landing of the first non-stop transatlantic flight in history from St. John's, Newfoundland to Clifden, Connemara. So they were heading for, the job was to head from St. John's all the way to London. But then they had 16 and a half hours in the plane. The muffler went, so they had two Rolls-Royce engines, either side of them, blaring them out of it all the way.
Be pretty loud all the time! Yes.
They had no radio.
No radio.
Radio broke.
Oh.
No Wi-Fi.
Oh, no!
Nothing on board.
Crikey.
Apart from a few OXO cubes and their trusty mascot.
Love that. OXO cubes and a mascot will get you anywhere.
Yeah.
Why would you land in a bog?
When they flew in, they seen the town of Clifden.
Yes.
They flew in over the Atlantic. They seen Eashel Island.
Yeah.
They flew in over the Sky Road.
Yes.
They went around Clifden and
Yeah.
they were coming in the morning and people were going to mass and they seen them.
Yeah.
And they were wondering what was going on. So then they flew south here.
Yeah.
To the Marconi station, and there was a lovely green piece of land over here.
And that is the exact spot. It's not a great thing to look at, is
No,
it? I
it's
mean,
not.
it's just a bog. But it's so exciting to think that they thought that was going to be a safe place to land.
And it was. Nice soft piece of land.
Soft, yeah.
This was a memorial built in the 50s to commemorate the site. The sign on it was that it was 500 metres that way was the landing point. So it was a point for the likes of you to come along and go, I was here. Rather than you have to walk out in the bog and get terribly inconvenienced and wet, they built this for the tourists.
Good. That'll do.
Yeah.
Perfect. I'm happy with that.
Yeah. The legend goes that they walked up to the bar, which was on site here. They had a social club here. And the lad said, who are ye? And they said, yesterday we were in America. They had a few beers here. They got their message off, landed in Clifden, all good. Please come get the plane.
It's such a lovely story, and it's so wonderfully romantic, this tale. And it happened right here in this bog in Connemara. Brilliant.